Why hello friends! So it's been a very long time since I ever did an update video, right? Since like October, something like that, right? Sorry, Bombay is like going blitz mode right now. It's one of someone described that recently. Whenever he has these random bouts of being really hyper, they call it Bombay Blitz. And I think that is the perfect way to describe the way he just goes crazy, like what he's doing right now. So I guess I'll do a little breakdown of things that happened and things that impacted my life in like October. I really wanted to record this video. Bombay cannot be. I hope the camera caught that just now. Anyway, I'm gonna try to highlight a few things that happened to me from October to January. And if you guys watch my streams, you know a lot happened to me from October to January. A lot of good things. I just want to let you guys know what's going on with me mentally. So, anywho's, let's get started. I have a little note right now on my computer monitor. Well, yeah, I have a computer monitor now. That's an update, right? So from the end of September until like the beginning of October, I forgot exactly the date that happened, but that's when the donation train really started. When I decided to reward people when they donate to me by sending them presents, you know, presents of it could mean anything. Not nudes, pretty much. I don't send nudes to people, and that really kicked off. Not only because of that, of course, but also because I was streaming a lot more often. Because I decided, okay, maybe I'm not going to try to find another job at a salon. Let's try streaming some more and see what happens. Like, see if anyone would be interested in watching me play a game that comes out. It wouldn't hurt to try, you know? So October was a very significant month for me. That's when my confidence just flew right to the roof, through the roof, into the stars and into the moon and everything, all that good stuff, right? And I became so much more comfortable in my own skin. I started buying more skin tight clothing, which is kind of funny because this isn't very skin tight right now. I had this Cleopatra costume and I used that from my Assassin's Creed Origins stream, and I had so much fun with that. And then on my birthday stream, I had so much fun. I bought these big ass donuts, and funny story, I only was able to eat like 2 of them. That's it. But I bit every single one of them. Just to try out the flavors. They were so big. Oh, about that birthday live stream, I had to delete my birthday stream because I had totally forgot to turn on stream labels, and that's an app that constantly updates who recently sponsored, donated, subscribed. My last subscriber was literally named something very anti-Semitic, and I could not leave that up there. I couldn't, for my own conscience. I couldn't do it. I went into Adobe Premiere, I just blocked that part out and then tried to process that whole video. It took 4 hours, and then after 4 hours it said like error or something, so I couldn't even upload it. So I'm gonna try again on this beautiful little big rig and see what happens. I don't know. But I had so much fun in October. It was so amazing. And then in November, I got even more donations. Like that dude, like this amazing person named Sirtik, he just dropped 1,000 on my Metroid Prime stream. I was like, what the I was going crazy. I almost stripped down to my underwear for you guys, but some people in the chat, you know, they told me not to do it, so you guys didn't get to see that. But if you donate, you get to see me do that. Shameless plug, maybe? Anyways, November was also the time, even though I got sick around Thanksgiving, the day after on Black Friday, I had actually bought all of my computer parts. And in December, early December, like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, I forgot exactly the day, I built my own computer. It was the coolest ever. My big build. Her name is Hilda, like Brunhilde, the Queen of the Valkyries. That's the name. I wanted to name it after my mom, whose name is Nilda, because I think she's a strong ass bitch. But I looked up what my mom's name is, and Nilda is a derivative of that name, Brunhilde, and she hated her name forever. But when I learned that, I was like, oh, your name is so cool, Mom. And she was like, yeah, whatever. Okay, Mom. And that was in the beginning of December, and then it was pretty cool from that point. I was like, you know, playing with my new computer, I was streaming, it was a cool party. And then, like, you know, near the end of December, I didn't even know this, but okay, I guess a backstory here. In September, I had actually made a Patreon page because me and Chelsea were thinking about it. We were saying, okay, I think a lot of people were also asking me if I should have a Patreon. I wasn't sure if I was down for it because I figured, oh, you know, people, they donate to me on stream, and I don't know what the money would go towards, you know. It's like, if you want that, you just donate. But then I figured, hey, I guess I'll use that as a way for me to figure out the whole cosplay thing, because that's what I've always wanted to do for years. I've always wanted to cosplay, but it costs so much money to do, for all like the little things, for the sewing machine, for all the fabrics that you need, for like, okay, this is what all the, I have so many crafting supplies. You guys, maybe I can quickly show you. Okay, so the lighting's pretty bad, but this is like my workstation right now. It looks pretty struggle. This is my baby Hilda. I have this thing over it. Oh, and this is like the Wi-Fi thing. We couldn't fit it inside the case, so it kind of goes in there. But I moved it aside. This is Hilda. I have this thing on it because Bombay likes to be on top, and I don't want it to be covered in fur. So it's breathable. It's nice. This is my baby. And this is a hot glue gun, and this is a cute Halloween thing with scent thing. It's a recent project. And then here's where all of my shit is. This is where all my fabrics are. And this is a bag of like, I guess, micro sewing supplies, fasteners, and this is thread, and there's a sewing pattern in here. Bunch of stuff. Someone had actually gotten me this costume off my wish list. Ah, thank you so much. Ooh, this is very risque. This is not actually IHOP. This is more cosplay stuff. I painted something. More fabric stuff. More fabric. This is like recent fabrics that I'm working with. Let me move this to the side. This is more supplies, really noisy supplies. Oh, move this. Oof. Oof. Come on. Come on. Okay. There's like even more supplies. This is like spray glue. A freaking, what's it called? A compass to make perfect circles. This is those really sharp little blades. Yes. It's like patterns, googly eyes for armor making, more fabric, permanent markers. So it's all pretty disorganized, but organized at the same time, because I kind of remember where everything is. This is a box of like glue and paint. Oh, look at him and his little comb when he got neutered. Oh yeah, that happened. He got neutered, guys. Show you what this has. More supplies, a little diary. Paint brushes, paint stuff, more paint stuff, some gloves, shoes. This is a heat gun. See, it's for like melting down EVA foam. This is a ribbon. Shoe stuff. I'm trying to do a twin tail cosplay. Oh, and these are random K-cups. Why, hello there, coffee. And then I got this baby, a Dremel detail work of more foam. So from this you can say, yo, bitch is kind of serious. You know, she's really ambitious this year. This is really the year of cosplay, or just to see if I can do something like this. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, I have a lot of shit, and I know that I'm gonna be able to use all those things. Some of these supplies I had actually gotten the year before because I wanted to cosplay, but I was so insecure about my body at the time, and you know, I was going through a depression, and I had already sensed the breakup, and I was feeling really shitty about that. So I wasn't having that great of a time, so I just kind of canceled it all. I was like, okay, no, fuck all this. But it's finally come back because someone have found my Patreon page and pledged $20. Thank you, Zachariah. I'm like always going to shout that guy out because he's just awesome. Because after he had pledged $20, I thought, you know what? Do you know what? I think this is a great time for me to really, I'm gonna use 2018 to really try to make it my cosplay year, you know, to really be proactive in pursuing things that I couldn't ever really do before. I definitely want to do something amazing. Anyway, I decided to book. I was looking around on Instagram. That's literally how I found these people, and I found some local New York photographers. One of them I had found, and he was actually a mutual friend, which was pretty cool. And then the other photographer that I had in mind, I had already met him at a party years ago. And for a while now, he's been asking me to do a photo shoot with him. Before, I was just like, I wasn't sure about it, and then finally I said, you know what? Yes, let me do a shoot with you. And back to back, I did it. So I think within like 5 days, I had already scheduled 2 shoots for that weekend, and it was the coolest ever. I had so much fun. I drank so much alcohol, guys. I'm not trying to be an alcoholic, but you guys know when I stream, sometimes every stream I share that part of me, but I say, you know, the reason why I like taking at least 1 shot of alcohol in my stream is so that it could like loosen me up, if used in moderation, of course. You know, I always start with 1 shot, and then the rest are just completely optional, but that 1 shot really helps to just calm my nerves and make me feel so much better. You know, I'm no longer constantly, it's not like I'm having like voices in my head, it's just all these negative thoughts like, oh my god, I'm nervous. Because before every, I don't know why it is, because before every stream I am so nervous. But thankfully I talk to other people who stream and they say the same thing. I don't like drinking alone, but when I stream with you guys, I obviously don't feel like I'm alone, so whatever. Okay, so along with all those great highs that I was experiencing, I also went through some really weird lows, and it's really hard for me to talk about, honestly, because not even like I was coming to terms to it, because I just kept saying like, look at all this awesome shit that's happening to me. Why do I feel like a piece of shit? And maybe that was just me just in disbelief at the future. I guess I was just constantly saying like, wow, this is like something can actually happen with me. Like I can have like a future. Oh, and then I got sick too. Also, I've been getting sick every single month. I got sick in November, December. Remember when I played Toki Toki and I had that damn humidifier? I had it right to my face, because if I didn't, I would cough so hard. It was so... Now I'm sick again. Like, I'm recovering right now. So I took cough medicine, and I was like, you know what? Do something. Just do something so that you feel busy. Come on. That's what I kept telling myself. I cleaned my room. I bought new bed sheets. Look at how pretty this is. I thought the gold looked a little gaudy with, I don't know. I just got over the gold pretty quickly. My mom's using it now. And it's so pretty. I love the red. I couldn't back away from the red, man. And, oh. Side note, guys, I am not part of a gang. I'm not part of the Bloods. I'm not part of the Crips. I feel like if my hair were red too, I'd be shot down. I heard a lot of those gang members got arrested last year, so it's not as hot as the police say, so I don't believe that, but I mean, whatever. Ugh, derailment. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, my depression. It was really like messing with my sleep schedule, especially recently. I would just be taking a nap, but the naps will last all night instead of me, you know, only napping for, you know, 2 hours or 1 hour even. No, I would wake up at like 1 in the morning, not even remembering turning my alarm off. So I guess personally, I'm just not a person who should be taking a nap before streaming. I should stay awake. So yeah, I don't know. I can't do naps. I'm horrible at naps, I guess. I just feel like garbage sometimes. I don't understand why. I talked to my therapist about it, and she doesn't see it as a big deal, because I guess she's not taking it as seriously as I'm thinking it is, because she notices that I'm doing so much anyway. Like, I'm still making an effort. Like, even though I say I feel like garbage, I still woke up this morning, I got out of bed, I put my makeup on, I'm filming this video, I cleaned my room, and making all this effort. She says that I'm being way too hard on myself, and that's so true. I really am. And in January, when I revealed my Patreon to you guys, it is just like blowing my mind. And because of that, I was able to book a trip to California, my first time ever to California, to go to Anime Los Angeles. And that's next week, bitches. Oh my god, I'm going to California next week. But it's only for 2 days. Yes, I know. I'm a little upset by that. But I only know Chelsea / question kid. I just don't want to be in a situation where I'm around people I don't know. I just want to feel more comfortable being at a place where I've never been to before without my rock, my Chelsea. Maybe I'll find another rock. So I'll have like a little army of rocks. Okay, so I guess we'll get a little serious and talk about mental health for a little bit. I was actually wondering if I should consider taking medication for my depression, because I kind of do feel like it is getting in the way of my work, but not getting in the way enough. And that's the only reason why my therapist keeps telling me not to pursue medication, because I'm doing a lot right now. I'm exercising. If you saw on my Twitter post, I was able to do like a split for you guys. I'm a little freak. I'm doing all these things, and this is without medication. And so because of that, she feels like I'm capable of living without that extra help. I guess I'm just like really curious to see how my workload would be if I had medication, but all those side effects are really, really scary, and I don't think the benefits outweigh the risk in this situation. It's purely because I'm curious rather than anything else. But I guess it all just boils down to I'm just being way too hard on myself, and I just need to remind myself that I'm doing the best I can, and I just have to just weigh the positives in situations, not the negatives. It's unnecessary to constantly tell myself like I'm not doing enough. A thing that I keep doing for some reason, and I don't understand why I'm doing this, is because I'm always living in the future. I'm always like constantly worrying about, oh, you know, Anime Los Angeles is next fucking Friday, and that's how many days? It's crippling. And I had actually found this video on YouTube recently. The title is literally called 7 Signs You May Have High Functioning Depression. And it's really, really good. I personally only relate to signs 1, 2, and 3. Maybe that's why I shouldn't necessarily be on medication, because I don't feel that way. I'm just really hard on myself. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in my life. I guess a little recap. You guys are awesome. Donating to me is just changing my life, literally. I'm trying to focus on cosplay this year. Also, you know, video stuff. And I'm not forgetting about you guys. I really want to keep vlogging too. I went over to my friend Crystal's house recently and I did her hair. So I'm currently fixing up that video for you guys to see, like, you know, a little snippet into my life with my friends, and Crystal's awesome. Oh, in January I had also went to my friend Angel's house. You guys remember her? Did that 3-hour commute to South Jersey, and I had so much fun. There was an open bar in that big ass house. They have so much alcohol over there, it's insane. With their holiday party, they also decided to hire a bartender to organize those drinks, I guess. They also hired coat check and a photographer. Like, what? What? It was so cool, and the whole house was decked out from head to toe with things. The only thing was I couldn't even vlog it because I really wanted to. I really wanted to. They played music that was so loud from downstairs, and it just bled into her bedroom, and I couldn't even, all this copyright stuff, man, it really sucks. It really does. So I didn't even do that, and it was constant. There was no stopping. They are wild. And the next day, Angel got really sick. Like, she wasn't down for anything. Like, we couldn't even go hang out anywhere. We just kind of stayed inside and watched TV. She was miserable. And then the next day after that, she had to go to work for like 5 days in a row from that point. So I was like, I'm just gonna go home. And also, she has a man now, so the chances of me ever seeing her are probably gonna be like 5%. Not to say anything, but you know, I'm just being real. Since she has a full-time job, only has 2 days off, of course she wants to be with her man. Like, come on. I'm not trying to shit on her life. I'm just being mad real. I'm not being pessimistic. I'm not being cynical. I'm not being rude. I'm just being real. But I'm not mad. You go get that dick, girl. Go get that. I'm proud of you. She's been through so much shit with like men in like the past year, so she deserves some really good happiness. So congrats girl, you found someone. Finally. I'm finally going to wrap up this this life update. I really hope the editing doesn't take that long. I just really like talking to you all. This is so much fun. I have to do this more often, and I'm going to. I have a little list. I have some scripts, some talking points I have to, you know, bring up. Thank you all for watching this video. You are amazing. You're great. I love you all. On my Discord, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Not Facebook. I hate Facebook. I don't like it. But anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. I love you all. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye!